Hello everyone, welcome back. So we're on week 2 now and we are on day 1. This portion is going to be mostly massage. So why is massage important? Well, when we age, we are always aging in and down. Massage is excellent for increasing microcirculation, relaxing muscles, and increasing lymph flow. What is lymph? Lymph is basically the cleaning system of the body. It helps the blood clean. So the blood cleans our bodies, the lymph cleans the blood, which cleans our bodies. So it's a super important cleaning system for our body, and it can get very stagnant. Now, our blood has our heart to pump it and to keep it moving. Lymph fluid doesn't have an internal pump. It depends on us through our exercise, through our movement, and through things like massage to keep it moving. So if we start contracting, which we normally do as we age, and then even more so now that we're on screen so much, especially with our phones, because we're always doing this kind of movement, we need to be constantly thinking about moving up and out, because there's so much in our lives that are bringing us in and down, in and down. So, especially with lymphatic fluid, the main drains for lymph fluid is right here above the collarbone and in the underarms, on the upper part of our body. Those are the main drains. So we are going to be moving lymph out and up, but then bringing it gently down to those lymph nodes where it's going to be drained into to be cleaned and then recirculated into the blood, the circulatory system. So today we are going to be working on lymphatic massage. These are super simple moves. Now, if you've had a facial with me, which you probably have if you're watching these videos, you will recognize some of these moves. When we get to the face, we're going to be doing this move. And you'll probably remember feeling that in the facial that I gave you. But we're going to be starting on the chest and moving our way up. And so it's a little bit different on the chest. So what you need to imagine is that you're moving toothpaste in a tube with one hand. So if this is the tube of toothpaste and you're trying to get the toothpaste out and you only have one hand, you want to do moves like this, right? So this is what we're going to be doing on our bodies to move the lymphatic fluid along. So we're going to start on our chests, but first we're going to do the breathing. So remember from last week, we did deep breath in, and as you breathe in, you grow, and then a deep breath out. But you don't shrink back down, you stay tall. So here we go. We're going to do a set of 3. One more time in. Stay tall. Roll the shoulders back. Loosen up, but sitting up nice and tall. So we're going to start on the chest with our right hand on the left side of our chest. So we're doing, remember, the toothpaste wavy movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really simple. Then we're going to go right underneath our collarbone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Then we're going to do our necks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we're going to do a little drain, a little sweeping movement to keep it draining to where we want it to go. So we're going to go like this, down, and then reach back, and pull down like that. Okay, so here, every once in a while we're going to do this move. And that's keeping everything moving downward in our face. Now we're doing this very lightly. Normally when we're doing massage that's sculpting, we want to move out and up. This one we want to do out and very gentle down, only because of the direction that the lymph naturally flows, and we want to get our lymph to the lymph nodes sooner than later because it will get cleaned sooner and we will depuff. The lymph gets stuck in our faces very easily and we want to keep it moving. Okay, so we've done up to there. So now we are going to do under our chins in this soft spot. This is an area that we can really build up a lot of lymph fluid that doesn't want to move. So we need to keep their lymph moving. So we're going to go go. Now we're going to go along the jawline. This is the move that you'll remember from the facial. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can do another little draining move. All very light. Because the lymphatic system is very close to the surface of our skin. So if we use too much pressure, we're actually bypassing the lymph system and going down into the muscle, which is fine too. It's just not going to do as great a job on the lymph. Okay, so in the mid face, we're going to go 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like squeezing toothpaste from the middle of our face to the outside. Nice and gentle. Down. A sweeping movement. Now we're going to do our forehead. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can really do as many as you want. Okay, there's the whole face. Then one of the future videos we're going to be doing the lymphatic drainage of the eyes, but right now we're skipping over the eyes, but it's coming. Okay, so let's do that whole routine again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under the collarbone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a little drain. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do under the chin now. 1, 2, 3. Going up to the ear. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now along the jawbone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now middle of the face. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll sweeping draining movement. And now one more time across the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do one last set of breathing. Excellent. So we've created a lot of movement there. Very subtle moves, really simple moves. It might feel a little awkward at first trying to do move the toothpaste, but you'll get used to it, and your hand will naturally remember how to make that kind of wavy movement. And just under the surface, your lymph is really starting to move. Drink lots and lots of water when you're doing this. I can already feel movement just from that a little bit. I feel like I need to have a drink of water to just keep everything flushing. So you might feel like that too. Take your time with this. Your body will start getting used to having the lymph moving more, which is excellent because that's what we want. It means everything's cleaning really well. It's removing toxins and debris out of your face, which is perfect for when you want to look less puffy and when you want to be healthier. If we start getting the movement going in one part of the body, it is going to trigger movement in the other parts of the body. So we are really affecting the whole body just by working on the face. Okay, so now for the tip of the day. If you are like me, and I imagine that you probably live near me if you're watching these videos in Southern Ontario, it gets very cold in the winter and we turn the heat on. This creates very, very dry air. And when we have dry air, it dries out our skin. Now, a lot of times when people have dehydrated skin from dry air and not drinking enough water and a million other things, they think that they need oil in their skin, when in fact what they need is water in their skin. Now, some of us need both water and oil in our skin, but a lot of times we start really loading up very rich products on our face to try to get rid of dehydration, when in fact what we need is to bring more water to our skin. We can seal it in with some oil, but a lot of times if you don't have overly dry skin, you just have dehydrated skin. And when I say dry, I mean oil dry. Dehydrated means water dry. So if your skin is not overly oil dry and you start loading it up with oils to try to to get rid of the dehydrated look, you can end up overloading your skin and clogging up your pores because what you're using is too rich. So what I recommend is every single night, use a humidifier in your bedroom. So at night, we end up losing actually 50% more of our moisture from our skin while we're sleeping. So, and this moisture loss, day or night, is called transepidermal moisture loss. Makes sense, right? The epidermis is the surface of the skin and is leaving the skin and going out into the air. So make the air more moist and you're going to be losing a lot less moisture in your skin. So that is what I would recommend for you for my tip of the day for day 1 of week 2. And I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of week 2.